Hi folks, welcome back to my channel. Yolo here, and today's video guys we will talk about what to expect when taking your IELTS Life Skills B1 speaking and listening test. I personally took my IELTS B1 test and I would like to share to you my experience. The IELTS Life Skills test is required when you are applying for a spouse visa in the UK or when you are extending. The minimum requirement is A1, and when you want to extend for another 2.5 years, the required IELTS is A2, and the indefinite leave to remain is B1. So I'm about to extend my visa, but instead of taking the A2, I took the B1 because it's also accepted in extending your visa, spouse visa, and therefore you save time and money. There's two ways to take your B1. One is with the British Council, and also the other one with the Trinity College. The difference between the two is that when you go through with the Trinity College, you are given a topic form, and on the day of the examination, you will bring the topic form, and you will have you will present that to the examiner, and the examiner will ask you question on the topics that you put on your topic form. With the British Council, there's three of you in the exam: you, the other candidate, and the examiner. So first thing is first, when you go to the day of your examination, your test, you have to bring with you the identification that you put when you booked your IELTS test. Without it, you will not be administered to the test. So make sure, if it's a passport, bring it with you. If it's your BRP or your biometrics card, you have to bring it with you as well. On the day of the test, you will be guided into the waiting area, and make sure that you only have very minimal things or stuff with you, because you are not allowed to bring anything except for your identification into the examination room. Before you get to the examination room, there will be personnel that will take your photograph, and after your photograph, you will be asked to read a paragraph for a certain period of time, and you will keep repeating and repeating reading it until the personnel who administers that tells you to stop. And when you finish this process, you will be guided to be in the waiting area again with the other candidate or another examinee. And what to expect in the examination room is there would be an examiner, you, and your partner candidate, another examinee. And first thing the examiner would ask is your identification, and he will ask you about your name, what's your name, and where do you live. And after that, the examiner, he would give you a topic, and you and your partner will talk about that. And how does this work? Imagine playing a ping pong or a tennis. That is a technique on how to deal with the exam. Your partner asks you a question, you answer, and then you throw back a question. That's keep repeating for 2 minutes. So what are the expected topics? Since this is a life skills test, most of the questions are taken from your daily experiences, like what's your favorite book, or what makes you smile, or what town is your favorite here in the UK, or where is your next planned vacation, or what country would you like to visit, or what's your favorite food, things like that. The IELTS Life Skills B1 speaking and listening test does not directly test your English grammar ability, but rather it tests your ability if you're able to communicate with other person or other people in a social setting. If you are able to talk in a manner that other people can understand you, or were you able to understand other people when they talk to you in English? The IELTS Life Skills B1 test is a pass or fail exam. And therefore, to be prepared, when your test booking is already confirmed, you are given access to a website, a platform, where you can print a sample IELTS test. Now, one of my advice is for you to print this and practice it with a friend or your husband or your wife, so that you would be more confident and you would more or less know what to expect on the test day. Right, the second part of this is your partner will talk with a certain topic that the examiner is given, and you will be given, if you wanted to, a paper and a pencil, and while your partner is talking, you have to listen, and if it's possible for you, and I would recommend this, take down notes. Take down those important points with whatever your partner is talking about, because after your partner candidate is talking, you will then ask him or her 3 questions. So say, for example, that person is talking about her or his favorite food. So take down note, what's the name of the favorite food, which restaurant he or she is taking that food or finding that food, things like that. Now, after that, the next thing is the examiner will play a CD, a recording. There would be 2 recordings, and the first recording, both of you and your partner will listen. Both of the recordings you will listen, and when it stops, the examiner will ask you questions about the played recordings. The second time the recording is played, you have to listen to the recording that the examiner did not ask you first, because the next time he will ask you the recordings that he didn't ask you yet. And your partner, the examiner, he will also ask the recording that he asked you first. The next part of this is you will plan an activity. You will be given a paper that looks like this. It contains the topic which you will cover, and you will plan with your partner, and there is a list or points where you and your partner will cover on this part. Now, take your time and make sure that you cover the points. It does not matter if you cover everything, as long as you cover some. Don't get stressed out to cover everything. Don't hurry so that everything will be covered, but you and your partner did not have a good conversation. Same thing how it works. Ping pong again. You give your ideas, and then you will ask your partner, and your partner, the other candidate, will also ask you. So this is how it works. Just remember, for every part of the test, if you didn't understand anything, ask the examiner. Do not hesitate to ask, because when you ask, it will not be deducted in your score. However, if you answer a wrong answer, or you answer something that is not related on the topic at hand, then that is a sure deduction to your score. So before the test, prepare, practice, and be confident. This test is a bit daunting, but the test does not exceed more than 22 minutes. So just do whatever you can and be confident, and make sure that the way you deliver your sentences is understandable with the other person, and if need be, speak clearly and make sure that your words are pronounced properly so that you will be understood. There's also videos online that you can practice your IELTS life skills test, the B1, and there's also sample videos there. And if you don't know how to book your IELTS life skills B1 test, I have a video, I'm posting it here. You can check it out and it will help you. Please leave a comment if there's anything that you would like to ask or clarify about this video. Comment down below and I would get back to you as soon as I can, and I would answer to the best of my ability. Thank you for watching my video, and I hope that this will help you in taking your IELTS B1, and good luck on your test. And this is YOLO again, saying to you, ciao for now. Bye folks.